everyone, welcome back to Katie's Budgeting Life. I am Katie, and today we are going to be doing our sinking funds updates for the month of September. So we're going to be just going through all of our sinking funds, all of our long-term envelopes, and see how we did. I don't really think it's going to be a positive month because we didn't really put a ton of money into our sinking funds this month. We had to kind of cut back on some things. But we're going to see because we, did a lot with our Christmas, but we also went to Nashville, so that was depleted. But anyway, let's just see how we did. Let's get our paper, our calculator, and get started. All right, so we're going to start with our high priority binder. I have my calculator just in case if I can't add. We got our pen. We have last month's totals. So let's see how we did. We don't do nails, as you guys know. All right, so haircuts had 115. I think that's lower because Phil got a couple of haircuts. So, all right, so we have 20, 30, 35. Yeah. I actually just took like $50 some out yesterday to pay back my card. So, what is that? Is that 80? Why can I not? Yeah, 80. Okay. That's okay, though. Phil got his haircut. That's all that matters. So we just got to probably try to put a little bit more in this this month, if we can. All right, Katie's hair had nothing last month. It now has 10, 15, 20. I get my hair done probably only like 2 or 3 times a year. I have very long hair and it takes a lot of bottles to get the color in, and I like to keep my hair pretty healthy. So I try not to put a ton of, color in all the time. So, but when I do get my hair cut, it costs like $220 to something like that with tip. Which is actually pretty cheap for everything that they do because I get like a full color and everything like that. But anyway, glasses has 70, so that's even. And I got my hair cut in August, so I have a little bit. I didn't write these down right, and I don't know why. So we're just gonna skip down to health. So health had 30. It now has 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. And I actually think I have to take, because Phil goes to the chiropractor once a week, and it is really helping him. It's just adding, another cost. And that's $35 a week. So I'm going to have to try to start putting more money into this. And I also have been trying to work on my, my mental health. Easy Pass had 30. It now has 10. And I'm trying to go to therapy, if I can, like in-person therapist, just to try to, just figuring out how to cope with life, how to get past certain things from my past. But that's, if I do go, that's $35 too. So I don't know if I'm going to do that. Okay, kids had 43. I did take the money out for Mason's backpack because he got a new backpack because his broke. So let's see what we have. 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. All right, so I think this envelope has actually came in handy. I really am glad because I added this like a little bit later on during this year, but it's very, very helpful. So I think it was definitely a good choice to do that. Okay, Fun had 45. It now has 20, 30, 40, 50. 50, yeah. We ended up, so yesterday, which was Wednesday, because it's, yeah. We actually, so it's going to be +5. We took the kids, well, Phil was supposed to work, but for some reason he didn't. But anyway, he was off, so Phil was like, why don't we actually do something, instead of just staying home. So we looked, and Let me do car maintenance first. Car maintenance had 270. It now has 51, 150, 170, 190, 210, 220, 230, 240, 245, 250, 255, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Yeah, so that has 260. I did, Phil ended up getting his oil changed during the month, so I was working on replenishing that. So it's only going to be minus 10. So that's not bad. But yeah, so we were trying to find like cheaper things. We were thinking of taking them to like a movie or something, but we didn't think Ava was, because schools were closed for us, or for the kids yesterday. And we didn't think Ava was at a point where she could do the movies yet. Just, she'll be 2 next month. So he looked at Port Discovery, because that's kind of in our area. And it's a kids, basically like, just look it up. It's like one of those kids places where you can just kind of like, what is that called? Hands-on things. But anyway, it was $5 a ticket, which is extremely cheap. So we ended up, and Ava was free. So we ended up going for $15. And we didn't have to pay for, I think we paid like for an hour and a half of parking, which was like $5 or something. But I ended up, I took like $5 out of fun, and then we still have that $450 some dollars from Nashville that I haven't done anything with, but because this is kind of, these envelopes are kind of low right now, I ended up taking the other like $10 or $15 from the fund, because it was a vacation envelope. So I took it from there, and I still have that. So yeah, so it all ended up working out really well. But anyway, so gifts had 90, and now has 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100, 101, 102. So I'm sure that this is going to take a hit within the next few months. We have, let's see, we have Phil's birthday, which is the end of this month. We have Bryce's birthday, which is the end of this month. We also have Ava Girl's birthday next month. We have my dad's birthday in December. So, yeah. All right, so Lion had 35. That's the cat. Phil's cat that lives with my sister. We give her money every month to help her out with the expenses for him. So 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 30, which would be minus 5. So yeah, it was a nice little little outing. We really didn't spend too much money, which is a huge plus for me. All right, clothing had 30 and now has 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38. Speaking of clothing, now that we're getting into the colder months, I live in Maryland. The cold has definitely came. I gotta get Ava some clothes because she still has shorts and everything. So date night had 65. It now has 50, 60, 65, 70. So it's gonna be plus 5. I'll explain it in a minute. Okay, we don't do fill overspent. My mom had 40. She now has 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Wow, that's probably the most she's ever had. Well, I don't give this to her. I kind of just tell her, like, hey, you have this amount if you want it. So she was taking money out for the guy that mows our lawn, but, we don't get that done right now. So, all right, let's get to this binder. Also, the mug of the day. You guys ready? So it says my name, right? And then on the other side, it says, hold on, let me drink a little bit more so you can see. The one where you're my maid of honor. This was how my sister asked me to be her maid of honor in her wedding. So, kind of a special cup. Okay, that was good. All right, holidays had 60. I believe I took $5 out of this. So Let me see. We definitely should, hold on a second. All right, holidays has 20, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. Yeah, 55. I really should probably put a little bit more focus on this because I like completely forgot about Halloween. It just like wasn't important. Like I don't really care about Halloween, but of course Mason wants his costume, and then I don't know, Phil said that he wants to take Ava out and like do like a, I don't know, like a father-daughter costume, and I just completely forgot about it, and I didn't think we were really going to be doing anything, so I didn't really put a lot of money into it, and those costumes are expensive, so I don't know what we're going to do with that, but I probably should put more money in holidays, but we just don't have it right now. All right, HOA is getting skipped because we just wait until it hits 160 and then we take it out. Okay, Christmas, I did add the $600 from the savings challenge, the Christmas savings challenge, and then I've also been adding a little bit of money as we go as well. So we had 615, so let's see what we have now. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 758, 859, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1,000, 20, 40, 60, 80, 11, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 12, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. $1,280. That's fantastic. That savings challenge was definitely what we needed to kind of boost us up a little bit. So we have 1280 minus 615. All right, so it's going to be plus $665. I did actually already get my first Christmas present. I bought it for Mason, so I have to I put it on I got it online. I put it on my PayPal, I think, so I have to take that out. I also, for the first time ever, I got matching pajamas. I'm so excited. I just ordered them this morning, so I was like, you know what the heck, but I have to take it out of my Christmas fund. But it's for Phil, myself, Ava, and Mason, and I'm so excited. I hope they come out okay. I also, vacation had 0, it now has 50. I'm just getting nervous. Like, I wanted to order it ahead of time because I get nervous that with Phil's size, because he's so tall and, so big, that it might not fit. So at least I ordered it ahead of time. So if it doesn't work, I can return it and we can try something else. So Nashville, I don't know what I want to do about Nashville yet because I know that we're done, like it's over. However, we do have that money that we came back with. So I'm going to think about that. I don't know if we should just put that as what's left because I don't know what I'm doing with that money yet, but I still have it. I don't know. We're going to skip that real quick. All right, let's go to birthdays. Birthdays had 35. This is birthday parties for Ava, Mason, and Bryce. Bryce has a birthday coming up the end of October, so we're trying to put money in here to be able to help with his birthday party. So it was 35. It's now 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. The only part about this is also Ava's birthday is in November. So once this is done, we have to try to make sure we have enough for Ava girl. And that'll be about a month. So, yeah, we got to kind of focus on this a little bit. Like I said, we're not going to really do a birthday party for Ava Girl to try to save some money. We're actually just going to, I think we're going to do like a dinner with the close family. Home Goods had 30. It still has 30. So I think that's what we're going to do to try to save some money. And she's at a point where doesn't really have friends yet and, doesn't really have like much say in it. So that's what we're going to do. Home Improvement had 60. I believe it still has 60. Yeah. Didn't do anything with that. All right, let's turn the page over. All All right, new phone had 10. It now has, and this isn't really for a new phone. We've just determined that this, because this originally was an envelope to pay for. All right, new phone has 20, 25, 30, 35. Phil had gotten me a new phone for Christmas last year. So that's going to be plus 25. And he paid for like the startup costs and everything like that, but we still have an installment plan. So this was originally to pay off the installment plan quicker. But it ended up being where Phil ended up getting a new phone. He had to get a new phone. So we ended up taking the startup fees and everything from here and paid for that. And then he needed a case and some other stuff. But anyway, this ended up just now being like the electronics fund. So I'm probably the beginning of the year, I'm going to go through all my envelopes. I'm praying that someone gets me an Etsy gift card so I can try to get new envelopes. And I'm probably just going to make an electronics envelope, you know, for chargers, cases, anything involving electronics. Yeah, so we're gonna, that's the plan. Passports has 75, so that didn't change. This isn't really a high priority, but you know. All right, and then camera strap had 105, and that still has 105. All right, let me get the last binder. Okay, so we have the last binder, which starts with the kiddos. So we have Ava Girl. She had 275 at the beginning of the month. Let's see what she has now. So she has 1, 2, 250, 255, 260, 265, 270, 275, 280, 285, 290. So 290, that's going to be plus 15. That's exciting. Oh, I opened up a Capital One 360 savings account because I saw a ton of people talking about it, and a lot of people have commented me telling me that the interest rates are like really high right now, you know, for the amount you get. So I did open an account for Mason. It's very, very simple actually, but hold on. Bryce had 180. He has 150, 160, 165, 170, 175, 180, 185, 190, 195. 195. So he's going to be plus 15. I haven't actually put the money in yet, but it is sitting there because you don't need a certain amount to start up the account. So in my Capital One account, which has my, you know, my credit cards, there's one for Mason Savings, and once it hits $500, I am going to put it over there. I'm going to show you guys that I put it in. I think that's going to hold me accountable too, because I don't know if I told you guys, I was nervous about placeholders because I don't want the amount to just be sitting in my account because I don't trust myself. So I was nervous about placeholders, but if I can like show you guys that I have the money in there, you know, like do a screenshot or whatever, I think that'll help me as well. So once this hits 500, I am going to do the placeholder and take it out and deposit it into Mason Savings, which makes me so excited. All right, so he had 435, so he now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65. So 465, which is going to be plus 30. You know, and per Mason, he's going to be a basketball player, so with the NBA. So yeah, we got to save up some money for all those you know, basketball camps and everything like that. But anyway, all right, Daddy had 80. I know we took money out of that. Yeah, he now has 10. We had bulked that up right before the vacation because he wanted to get a manicure and a pedicure. So that was bulked up. So we got to start back with that. Medical has nothing. So it's going to be minus 50. All right. Wedding, I don't think I put anything in there. No. That still is 55. YouTube taxes had 269. It now has 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 260, 270, 280, 290, 295, 300, 305, 310, 315, 16, 17, 18, 19. All right, so 319, and that's going to be plus 50. And honestly, I've explained this before. When it comes to YouTube taxes, it's not really because I know that I'm going to owe, because, you know, I have the kids and I do what I'm supposed to do, you know, throughout the year to make sure I get a refund. I also have my other part-time job that's actually I get a 1099 form for, so I'm able to write off things involving that job. But this kind of makes up for, you know, when you, because I do my own taxes, and once I'll put the YouTube stuff in, it will lower my refund, but hopefully this will kind of like even it out. So it's kind of like a savings account. It's not necessarily a I owe them kind of thing. Hopefully that makes sense. All right, emergency fund had 640. It now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 450, 550, 570, 590, 610, 630, 650, 670, 680, 690, 700, 710, 715, 720, 725, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Whew, that was hard. Okay, 730, which I'm really proud of myself for this envelope. That's going to be plus 90. I really am proud. I'm happy that this emergency fund is building up. You know, every day I'm blessed that we don't have to go into it. But like I said, it's there if we need to. So I feel really good about that. All right, 1 month expenses. We are not working on that right now. And retirement, we don't do that because when we hit 100, we take it out. Okay, so now the last thing is going to be the $10 savings challenge. So it had 540. All right, so it now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 200. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 300. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 400. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 500. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 600, and 10. Awesome. Why is the pen all the way over there? Okay, 610, which is going to be plus 70. For anyone that doesn't know what this challenge is, every 2 weeks when we count our money that we have left from our wallet envelopes, if there are any 10s left, we add that to this. We started this challenge October 29th. So it's been almost a year. We have 2 paychecks until we hit a year. And with just those 10s, we're at $610. My goal was to get to 1,000. So there's really no rush in it. You know, it's just an extra challenge, and it's kind of exciting because I'm not really putting any money aside for it. It's just kind of extra. So that's pretty cool. So now let me try to figure this out. This is the money that I have left from Nashville. I did end up taking, I think we took money out for the Port Discovery, and I did take money out because Phil and I went to dinner, and I felt like it's still a part of our vacation, so we did take money out of that to go to dinner. I feel like I should just put it into Nashville right now since we don't have really a plan for it, so, because it is still from Nashville, so let's just, I think it's 406, because I think I took $50 out altogether. Let me see. 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 80, 3, 20, 40, 60, 80, 94, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 406. For anyone that doesn't know, I budgeted our whole Nashville trip. We had a binder and everything, and when I came back, this was the money that we had left from all of our categories. So that was very exciting. We did very, very well on that trip. So yeah, I'm just going to leave it in the Nashville for now. So let's do 26. Oh, that's not right. 2,600 minus. Oh, I messed up. That's my, what is that called? Dyslexia. 406. I put 460. Whoops. Okay. Minus 406. So it's going to be minus 2,194. So, you know, next month, if I end up, you know, reallocating this to something else or whatever, we'll just subtract it. You know, but right now, we still have it. It's still there. So I'm just going to do that. Okay. So now let me add this up real quick and we will see how we did for the month. Okay, so I added that up and I have our total. So before I write the total, just remember that we completely, just about almost depleted our whole Nashville, which was $2,100. So $2,200 just about. You know, but we added like 6 something into Christmas. So all in all, you know, it wasn't, I don't think we like depleted anything that we weren't supposed to. So anyway, our total for the end of September is going to be $5,735. If you guys just heard a bang, I think my daughter just dropped something in her crib. But anyway, so when you subtract that, it's going to be 6,977 minus 5,735, which is going to be negative $1,242. Now, again, I know that sounds like a lot, but think about it. $2,200 from Nashville, you know. So if you, let's just say we do 6,977 minus 2,194 gives you 4,785. And then you add your 665 for Christmas, gives you 5,448, which is right, which kind of makes sense. So then that's about, in reality, we're actually adding about $200 into our sinking funds, like from actually like give and take paychecks and stuff like that. So I'm pretty happy with that. That makes me, I'm perfectly fine with this. I think that's a great number. Like I said, the 406 is just going to stay there until I know what I'm going to do with it. We might have to put it into our extra expense that we're trying to fix by November. We might reallocate it to other sinking funds. We might put it into our Christmas. I don't know yet, but $5,735 for the month of September makes me very happy. I'm not upset about it at all. We didn't really deplete anything like car maintenance. We took $100 out for Phil's oil change, but if you can see, within a month we're only $10 short of replenishing it, so that's pretty awesome. Christmas is fantastic. I'd like to add some more into birthdays. I'd like to get our haircuts amount back up, but like I said, if you don't have the money, you don't have the money. You just have to do what you can. So anyway, that's gonna wrap up our sinking funds update for the month of September. You all are amazing. Thank you all for your continued support. Also, sorry about that video that I posted on Wednesday. I completely messed up. I put the same video in twice and then I forgot to put one in. So I ended up re-editing it and I did a corrected version. So if you want to see the corrected version, I have a huge, on the thumbnail, it says corrected version. So if you want to see it from our savings challenge, go ahead. If not, it's all good. So anyway, thank you guys so much. Stay safe, and until the next video, bye-bye.